Hey, Precious, who made my oatmeal this morning? You or Bethy, huh? Oh, Lizzie Borden herself. Oh, well, there's no way that I'm gonna be eating this poisoned porridge, and you are not gonna be eating it either. Come here. Hey, hey, come on, chill out. Hey, 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 here, have this. I'm saving your life as well as my own here, okay? Because you know what? Dollars to donuts. Lizzie B here is the one who put the poison in Alistair's cigar last night. Hey, Bethy! I'm on to you! Just like the cops will be when they put 2 and 2 together, and you, Missy, are going down. You are going way down.
Oh, for crying out loud, Mother. Do you really think that I would try to kill Alistair Crane at his own cocktail party? Come on.
Well, let me think. Yes. See, you think if Alistair dies, that's gonna stop Sheridan from marrying Louise. And with Alistair out of the way, of course, you don't have to worry now that anybody's gonna rat you out about not being little Marty's real mama.
Wrong. Again, Mother. The last thing I want is for Alistair to kick the bucket. He hasn't said anything about little Marty this far, and I don't have any reason to believe that he's gonna tell Sheridan that Marty's her son. No, Alistair knows that we both want the same thing.
Boy, you two nasties deserve each other. The depths to which you will go to hurt poor Sheridan Louise, it is sick. It is sick and twisted.
All in the eye of the beholder, Mother. Just like beauty. And I cannot think of anything more delicious than seeing Louise and Sheridan broken up for good. Alistair says he can make that happen with one little word. I'm just crossing my fingers that he stays alive long enough to spit it out. After that, he can croak for all I care.
Oh. Oh.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
Good morning. Oh, way to wake up. Next to the man that I love.
I'll get used to it. So you're gonna have a lifetime of it?
Can't imagine anything better.
No? I can.
Really? Now, what could be an improvement upon this moment?
Hi, what am I still doing in the hospital?
I wanted to keep you here until the sedative wore off.
Honey, I don't want to be here. I want to be in the NICU with our baby.
Listen to me. You'll be happy to know that they weaned her off the respirator during the night, okay? She's still critical, but she's breathing on her own, so that's good.
Okay, that's good. But we gotta keep praying for her. Were you able to file those papers that give us full custody yet?
Not yet. Not yet. I went to the house, got you a change of clothes, though.
Oh, no, honey, thank you, but forget that. I want those papers filed as soon as possible. This is bad enough our daughter's hanging on by a thread, but now Teresa's horning in on her in the NICU. This is ridiculous.
Honey, I'm doing everything I can.
Honey, every second I'm not in there with our baby is killing me. Teresa was the surrogate, only a means to carry our baby. She has no legal right to our child, none whatsoever.
You want the truth, Ethan? Fine. Here it is. You're right. I did sleep with you that night. And you loved it.
Oh, my God.
You loved every second of it. You couldn't get enough of me.
Listen, there's something we need to
Oh,
discuss
honey, please
right
not
now.
Please not now. I really just want this nightmare with Teresa over with because I want to be with my baby.
Pam, is something wrong?
I'm just checking her vital signs. I didn't mean to wake you.
Oh, no, that's okay. I want to know everything.
Of course you do, but you must be exhausted. You've been here all night, and you only gave birth yesterday.
No, I'm fine, really. I just want to know how she's doing.
Holding her own so far. But you mustn't get your hopes up. You know, the first 48 hours are critical.
Yes, I know. I'm not going to leave her side until she's out of the woods. You know, she needs to know that her mommy's here for her.
She doesn't know much of anything yet.
Well, she knows that I'm here. I know she does.
Yes. I'm sure she does.
You know Mommy's here, don't you? I'm gonna stay by your side until you are strong enough to come home with me. And you've got the best surprise waiting for you. Your big brother is gonna love you so much. And your daddy. Once he realizes that he and I made you, he's gonna come back to me. And we're gonna be the family that I always dreamed of.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
She's back. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Can the theatrics, Mother. I have no interest in hurting you or Precious at the moment.
Aha. So you did satisfy your bloodlust last night by putting the poison in Alistair's cigar, huh?
For the last time, Mother. I didn't do it. Why would I when I want to know what Alistair's secret is before he croaks?
Well, if you didn't do it, then who did?
If you're asking me, I don't know. Could have been anyone. All I know is I hope he passes on that little bombshell to me before he dies.
To think you are the fruit of my womb.
Yeah, don't remind me.
When? When are you gonna face facts, Missy, huh? When are you gonna open up those mean little slits that you call eyes to reality and see that you are never, ever, ever going to get Luis because he loves Sheridan? He's wild about Sheridan. He has been since the first day he met her. You, Missy, you don't mean a thing to El Hunko.
I am the mother of his little boy.
So he thinks for the moment, but we both know, Betty, that lie is rotting away and about to explode in all its nasty glory one of these days. And when it does, Luis is gonna find out that you kidnapped Sheridan's precious newborn baby boy. That's a day I hope I am around to see what Luis does.
Oh, I can assure you, Mother, you keep this up, you won't be.
Oh, you have run out of tricks, girly girl. Sheridan and Luis are gonna be together forever. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna find out what Alistair has up his sleeve, and I'm gonna use it to tear Luis and Sheridan apart. That's it.
And just how do you figure on doing that, Missy?
I will think of something, Mother. I always do.
So my father made it through the night then?
Yes. He's still in critical condition, but at the moment, his vital signs are stable.
Then I can come by and see him?
I'm afraid not. He's still unconscious, even if he weren't the police or barring all visitors.
Okay, well then I'll just call back later and see how he's doing. You think I'm an idiot, don't you?
No.
Well, I do. Why should I care about my father's condition when he would just as soon see both of us dead?
No, you said it, not me.
It's just so hard to accept, you know? I have one parent alive, and he's a cold-blooded killer. I mean, he's tried to destroy our lives so many times.
Yeah, well, last time I checked, you hadn't succeeded.
Yeah, well, he succeeded in killing Antonio.
Not us. Like Sharon, despite your father's best efforts, we're still together.
You know, I think the real reason why I called the hospital this morning was to see if my father's still a threat to us, because as long as he's breathing, he can still hurt us.
No. No, I'm not gonna let him.
Last night, he was so sure of himself. When he was so ready to drop that bombshell on us before he collapsed. What do you think he was gonna say at that party? I mean, what do you think he knows that could destroy us?
Nothing. I think he's bluffing.
Maybe. May God forgive me, but I just wish my father would die. You know, because maybe if he did die, then all our pain and suffering could just be buried along with him.
Don't be afraid, sweetheart. Mommy's right here. Mommy is right here.
Oh, I can't believe
All right,
this.
you promised me you wouldn't let yourself get worked up.
Honey,
all right?
Teresa's still in there with her. Look, I accepted the fact last night that I could not see my baby, but today is a new day and I am supposed to be in there with her, not that—
Honey, calm down. You want another sedative?
No,
That's what they'll
Ethan,
give you.
I don't want another sedative. The only thing I want is to be in there with my baby, and I want to hold her in my arms, and I want to tell her that her mommy loves her and her mommy's not going to let anything bad happen to her.
I know.
This is cruel. This is so cruel. How am I supposed to stay calm when Teresa, the woman who has done everything in her power to steal everything and everyone away from me that I love, she's at it again. She's at it again. You know, at least I understood why she tried to take you away from me. And part of me believes that she did not want me to lose Sarah. But this, she's deliberately ignoring my feelings and she's moving in on my baby girl. She's acting as if she's the mother and not me. Honey, why on earth is she doing this to me right now?
I can't answer that.
I've been nothing but nice to her these past few months. And I promised her, I told her, Teresa, I'm gonna give little Ethan back to you once you give us this baby. And now all of a sudden, she's acting like it's the last thing on her mind. She's acting like she wants to be our baby's mother. Was my mother right this whole time?
No, your mother can't even think rationally when it comes to her.
Well,
no.
I totally understand how she feels. We try and talk to Teresa. We try to reason with her. We try to negotiate with some intelligence, but it just doesn't work. It doesn't make any difference. Honey, why does she want to steal our baby? Why is she doing this to us?
I don't. Will you calm down, please? All right? I'm going to file the papers, the requisite papers, as soon as I can, as soon as the courthouse opens. Then you can sit with your daughter as long as you
Even
want.
Teresa's bonding with her
Honey,
in
it's
there.
only been a couple hours. You're going to have your whole lifetime to be our daughter's mother, okay? You are. Your whole life.
You know, for the first time in years, I don't even have to ask you if you have feelings for Teresa.
No?
No, because you couldn't possibly. Not after this. Not after she's trying to steal our baby. Because this is not about just me and my little girl. I mean, this is your baby too, you know, and I know that you would never let anything come between that baby and her parents.
Wow!
Yep. Almost burnt the toast, but then I didn't.
You know what? The whole breakfast could be ruined, and I would still be the luckiest woman in the world.
Well, shucks, ma'am. For nothing.
I'm sorry, Louise. I don't think I can eat anything, though.
Well, do your best, okay? Look, hate him or not, Alistair is the only father you've got.
Maybe. It's just, you know, after losing my mother at such a young age, he and Julian were the only family that I had. You know what? We shouldn't even talk about this because we have a wedding to plan.
Now you're talking, huh?
And once Julian gets his papers pushed through with Judge Riley, it'll be legal. And from what he says, it shouldn't take long at all.
I'll tell you, it's nice finally having Julian on our side.
Yeah. Think we'll be able to pull this off before my father regains consciousness? You know what? What does it matter whether my father's conscious or unconscious, dead or alive? We should be able to get married like any two people that are in love.
That's right. And we are going to get married no matter what happens to your father.
Thank you, Louise. Thanks for understanding me, for loving me.
Are you kidding me? I just can't believe how much more I love you each and every day. And you know what? I love you so much, I'm going to help you plan the wedding.
And I love you so much that I'm not going to put you through that.
Fair enough.
But I really do want to go to the hospital this morning.
Sure, and your father, I mean...
No, God, no, not to see my father. I want to go see Gwen and her new baby.
Oh, yeah. And I should go check up on Teresa.
Yeah. I'm just so thrilled that You know, Gwen's finally getting her dream of being a mother. It does make me a little sad, though.
Why is that?
Oh, it just makes me think about the baby that I lost.
Mommy loves you so much. You listen. You just close your eyes. And Mommy's there. Yes, I am. And no matter what happens, Mommy will never forget your beautiful face. Or your chubby little fingers. Your 10 perfect toes. Your sweet baby smell.
We lost.
Yeah. But you know what? We're gonna have another baby. In fact, we can have lots of babies, okay? And we're gonna put all those sad times behind us. Eat.
Okay, if you leave now, you will get to the courthouse when it opens.
Honey, yeah, and I'll have an hour to spare. It's too early, okay?
You know, I can't even believe that it's come to this. Needing to file custody documents with the court just so I can take my rightful place at my baby's side in intensive care? What kind of monster keeps me away from my sick little girl? You know, you would think Teresa was never a mother herself.
Honey, you're fretting, okay? It's gonna be over in a little while.
Ethan, I really hope so, because I don't know how much longer I can hold on. What I really want to do is go in there and rip Teresa out of there by her hair.
Well, you're not gonna do that, are you?
No, I know I can't do that. I know that the only thing I can do is just wait for you to file those papers, but sweetheart, every minute that Teresa is in there, she is stealing time away from me and my little girl.
Teresa.
The baby's breathing on her own. So, well, the nurse is running some more tests, but...
Okay, that's good, you know, and you can use that time then to take off your hospital gown because you won't be needing it again. Ethan is about to file the custody papers with the court, and then you are going to hand me over my baby.
Ethan.
Gwen, can I have a moment, please, with Teresa alone?
Yep.
Now look, I'm gonna ask you nicely one more time, please. Just tell the hospital you'll surrender the baby to Gwen, and this won't become a legal mess. Please.
How can you ask me to do this?
Teresa, please. This isn't doing any good for anybody, especially that little girl in there.
What is that?
Dr. Carlisle to NICU, stat.
Oh my God, that's the baby's doctor.
Oh my God, my baby.
Dr. Carlisle to NICU, stat.
You are my passion for life.
Did you give me that, you stupid orangutan? Fine, I'll read the headlines online.
Well, what do you know, Bethy? Doesn't look like you're gonna get that interview with King Alistair, huh?
Damn it. I should have known they'd have a police guard posted outside his hospital.
Well, duh, someone did try and poison him last night. What do you think he's gonna do? Hold an open house so they can try and do it again? Even you aren't that dumb.
I'll figure out another way in.
You gotta quit, Missy, while you are ahead. Okay? You know, you always mess up everything. You're just gonna botch this up, too.
Don't be so certain, Mother.
About you and failure? Ha! Hey, besides, the old coot could croak before he even got in to talk to him. Why would he ever want to divulge his deepest, darkest secrets to you?
Because, Mother, we share a common goal. I want Louise and Sheridan broken up just as much as Alistair does.
Then you know what, Bethy? The two of you are gonna be crying in your champagne together. So you know what? Be a good time to start looking for that dowager dress to wear to the wedding. Or you know what? Better yet, you could use the dress you were gonna wear to marry Louise in. Dye it black. Make sure you're standing next to the bride so you can catch the bouquet. Oh, I'm sorry, precious. Well, of course you can catch the bouquet. Why waste it on a sour old, nasty old maid like my daughter, huh?
Go to hell, Mother.
Hey, you know, Bethy, I just thought of the perfect gift that you can give Sheridan Luis. Marty, the baby you stole from him.
Damn you.
No, Bethy. Damn you for kidnapping an innocent baby from his real mommy. If you had 1 ounce of decency, 1 ounce of conscience, you'd give him back to Sheridan.
Never. Never, ever, ever. I am his mother. And that's the way it's gonna be.
You really believe that, don't you? Well, guess what, Bethy? Not me. See, because I have a feeling, a strong feeling, that Sheridan and Luis are gonna find out that Marty is their baby, and then you, Missy, are gonna find out what hell on earth is really like.
Ethan, what's happening to our little girl?
I don't know. But I'm sure Dr. Carlisle's doing everything she can to help, okay?
Honey, what if she doesn't make it? You know, what if we lose this baby
Don't
too?
even think it. Okay, just have faith. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, God.
Teresa, what's going on?
I know. Are you all right? Sheridan, I'm scared to death. My baby could die. I haven't even held her in my arms. Not yet, not at all.
Teresa.
Luis, look, Teresa, I understand that you feel connected to the baby, but you were only the surrogate. This baby belongs to Ethan and Gwen, and I'm sorry, but I don't understand you.
Neither do I.
How is she?
Pam, can I go in and see her?
Not yet. There's been a complication. The baby's lungs have stopped functioning. Dr. Carlisle is with her now. She's doing everything she can do to get the baby's lungs to start functioning normally.
I need to be in there with her.
Can I go in there, please?
Not now. No one's permitted, except medical personnel, until she's stabilized.
But what if she doesn't?
Don't even say it.
Oh, my little girl should not have to go through this all by herself.
Teresa, we need to talk.
Not now.
No, yes, now. Teresa, what is going on here? Oh, why haven't you let Gwen sit with the baby? You know, I can't believe she hasn't had 1 minute alone with her own child because of you.
Luis, I have been with her since she was born. I'm the one that's supposed to be with her.
Okay, Teresa, I do understand that you have carried this baby for all these months. But let's not forget, Gwen is the mother, okay?
Luis, that's what you don't understand. That's what nobody understands. I'm the baby's mother, not Gwen.
Teresa, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that Ethan and I slept together. And I would bet my life on it that Ethan and I are the real parents of that little girl in there. And no one, not God or Gwen, is gonna take her from me.
I just can't believe that Teresa has kept you away from your baby all this time.
Well, believe it. Sheridan, I literally tried to kill her last night. They had to sedate me.
Poor thing.
I mean, I'm sure you can understand why I lost it, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you deserve to be in there with your little girl, and I don't know why Teresa is doing this to you. She knows the baby belongs to you and Ethan.
She's certainly not acting like she knows it. I mean, thank God the courts are going to open soon, because once Ethan files those papers, she will not be able to keep me away from my baby 1 minute longer than she already has.
I'm so sorry that you're having to go through this.
You know, I just don't understand what is behind all of this, because I was so supportive of her during her pregnancy, and she knows how long I have been waiting and praying for this baby. I'm never going to forgive her for this.
Gwen, come on.
Ethan, if I were you, I would stay out of this, because Gwen has every right to be angry.
I mean, Teresa's already taken so much away from me in my life. You know, I almost lost Ethan to her, and I did lose my beautiful Sarah. And now this.
Well, maybe Luis can talk some sense into her.
You know, we've all already tried. Even Eve tried to reason with her. Pilar, she's not listening to reason. She's acting as if I'm trying to take her baby away from her instead of the other way around.
So you slept with Ethan while he was married to Gwen?
I want you so much.
Me too.
I love you. Now and always.
Love you too. I always have. And I always will. Yes. Luis, look, the fact is that that little girl in there is most likely mine.
I don't believe this. What is going on here, Teresa?
Look, Luis, the details aren't important.
And is Ethan aware that this baby could be yours and his?
Absolutely.
What about Gwen? Does she know?
No, but she's gonna find out sooner rather than later. And you know what? I think it's for the best.
Have you completely lost it? What, like Gwen hasn't been through enough? You know that Sheridan tells me that this baby is all she lives for? She doesn't care about anything else. I'll tell you something, this is gonna kill her.
Right. Luis, like it wouldn't kill me for me to lose one of my children. My God, whose side are you on? You are my brother.
It doesn't matter, Teresa. What you're doing is wrong, okay?
Why is it wrong to want to be with my little girl? Why? Luis, what's wrong is that Gwen and Rebecca stole my son from me. That's what's wrong. But you know what? The first time, finally, in months, things are about to be made right.
Teresa.
Luis, what would you do? What would you do if somebody else had your son? What would you do? Wouldn't you move heaven and earth to get little Marty back?
Yes, of course I would, but that is completely different.
That's exactly what I am doing. Okay, I'm protecting what's mine. She belongs to me, and I'm gonna keep her. And Ethan belongs with me and the baby, not with Gwen.
Okay, you know what? Now you have completely lost it. You do realize that Ethan is married to Gwen, right? That he loves her?
Now he loves me more. The only reason that he married Gwen was because she was pregnant.
So now you're telling me that you're gonna try and steal him away from her?
Luis, he's the love of my life. Just like Sheridan is the love of your life. You, of all people, should understand what it's like to fight for the person that you love, to never give up no matter what the obstacles. I will not give up Ethan, just like you can't give up Sheridan.
It's not the same thing.
Luis, I was the one that was going to marry Ethan. I have just given birth to his child. We are supposed to be together.
You know, this kind of thinking is gonna break a lot of hearts, including yours.
Well, you know what? I'm willing to take that risk if it means getting Ethan back. Luis, I'm a fighter. Luis, so are you. So is Mama. We don't give up when we know we're right. You're angry with me, aren't you?
No, I'm not angry. I'm just completely frustrated. Teresa, I'm really worried where this is headed.
It's headed to living happily ever after with Ethan and my two beautiful children. God, Luis, you don't know how lucky you are that you and Sheridan got past all that bad stuff, that there's nothing standing in the way of your happiness. I can't wait for you guys to have your first baby. I'm sorry. I didn't forget about the baby that was taken when Sheridan was kidnapped.
No. We never forget either. Not for a minute.
Of course. You know, maybe it would have been easier to accept if you guys found the baby's body.
I'm not so sure about that. Not having found the body still gives us hope. Even though I know it would be a miracle for that baby to still be alive.
You gotta keep believing in miracles, Luis.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, where's the triangle? Can you push that? Go on, that's it. Yay! Yay! Did a great
my
job.
genius little boy.
Yeah, another sign that you're not his real mommy. Okay, there we go.
Come down here and show Marty how to build a big building out of blocks. Come on, come on. Maybe even a nursing home for senior citizens. Yeah. Come on, Precious. Let's go. Unbelievable. Come on, get in. Get right in there. You build a building. Okay. Listen, you put a sock in it, or you're gonna be cutting out paper dolls in the institution by the end of the week.
I am not afraid of you, Missy. For heaven's sakes, I don't have to spill the beans about Marty not being your son, you know? Because he looks just like Sheridan.
I am his mother. And no one's gonna think otherwise. Little Marty is my ticket to reuniting with Louise.
Bethy, why any man would want to reunite with a wackadoodle like you is beyond me. Do you really think that the truth will never come out?
Well, it won't as long as you don't blow it.
Oh.
You, Precious, Alistair, you're the only ones that know the truth. Precious can't talk. Alistair's on his deathbed in the hospital, and there's no way you could be that stupid.
I'm not. That's why I know that Sheridan and Louise are gonna get married legally very soon now, and then you can bet your knockoff Manolas, Missy, that Louise is gonna want increased visitation with his little boy, and the more time he spends with him, the sooner he's gonna figure out that Marty is his son with Sheridan. And you, Missy? Aw, Bethy, honey, you're gonna be in jail with nothing but dry old crusty bread to eat for dinner. That's gonna be better than the rapture!
That's not gonna happen. I will stop Sheridan and Louise from getting married.
How are you gonna do that when you are so completely dependent upon Alistair's secret? Besides that, there happens to be guards outside the door.
Watch me, Mother. I'm gonna learn Alistair's secret. And then I'm gonna use it to stop them from getting married. If it is the last thing that I do.
You ask me, it will be. Yeah.
Excuse me. I need to get Alistair Crane's vital signs.
You're a different nurse than before.
I am. Yeah, Sandy's on a break, but she'll be back later.
Well, they didn't tell me there was going to be anyone new.
Oh, not my problem. Officer, well, if you'll just excuse me, I'm gonna get an update from the doctor. The patient is Alistair Crane. Now, if you want to hold up his personal physician, that's your choice. Let me just write down your name and I'll file a report. It's fine.
No, it's all right. They just didn't tell me, that's all.
Okay, well, welcome to life in a busy hospital, officer. Now the tricky part. How do I get Alistair to tell me his secret? You and Sheridan are my role models, Louise. You know, you have gone through incredible heartache, and you guys both came out of this stronger and more in love than ever.
Yeah, well, it's not that simple, Teresa.
I know, but you know, nothing in life worth having is. And now you and Sheridan are gonna get married in the eyes of the law. And yes, you've got a baby with Beth, but she's a good person, so she's not gonna stand in the way with you visiting little Marty.
You're probably right.
How is she?
Is there any news?
The doctor told me to tell you that the crisis has passed.
Oh, thank you, God.
For now. The baby's back on the respirator, and we must continue to watch her closely.
Teresa, why are you doing this? You're a mother. You should know what it feels like to hear your baby cry.
No, I do know, Gwen. I know very well, actually.
Then Teresa, why are you keeping me from my little girl? You know, listen, hate me all you want, but please don't take it out on my baby. Don't make her suffer because of our problems.
You know what, Gwen? I would never do that. Unlike you, who thought nothing of keeping me away from my son when he cried for me all of those nights. Excuse me, I need to go to my baby.
Ethan, you need to do something.
Listen, I'm going to go to the courthouse right now. I'll do everything I can.
Ethan, I am her mother.
It won't be long before you're the one in there, Gwen.
Better not be, Sheridan. I don't know how much longer I can take this.
Look, why don't you come with us and get some coffee? By the time Ethan gets back...
You know, really, thank you. I just don't want to leave here. Listen, you guys go. I'm gonna be all right.
Promise?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
precious time I should be having with my baby. Not for long, Teresa. Once Ethan gets back with those papers, I am going to take your place in there, and you are going to rot in hell for this.
I just don't get it. And why would Teresa be so cruel? What could she possibly have to gain by keeping Gwen from her baby, especially when she's in such critical condition? I mean, that poor little girl needs her mommy.
Well, there's something that you don't know yet, Sheridan.
What?
The baby may be Teresa's.
Well, I know that Teresa carried her. I mean, yeah, surrogates I'm sure have
No, I
rights,
mean
but
as more than a surrogate.
I don't understand.
Look, Teresa told me that she slept with Ethan, okay? So there's just as good of a chance that that baby in the NICU is Teresa's baby with Ethan as it is Ethan's baby with Gwen.
Oh, my God. Gwen doesn't know yet, does she?
No, not yet, but I don't know how much longer that's gonna last.
Oh, God, Gwen has been through so much already. I mean, with Teresa trying to break up her marriage, this is gonna be worse. This is gonna break her heart.
I know. Yeah, I tell you, I feel lucky that we're still together and that we're gonna get married.
Wake up, old man. I gotta talk to you. Hey, come on. Snap out of it. This is important. Oh, damn it. Alistair, do you hear me? I need to know the secret that you're holding on to so I can use it to get Sheridan away from Louise. Come on, you rich old coot. How hard is it? Just open your eyes and tell me the word. Look, if you don't get a grip here, everything that you have worked so hard to protect, it's just gonna go up in smoke. Louise and Sheridan are gonna get married. And they're gonna live happily ever after. Is that what you want? You know what'll happen? Louise will air out all your dirty laundry, piece by piece by piece. I thought that might do the trick. Come on, come on. Tell me, what is the one magic word that I can use to break up Louise and Sheridan forever? Come on.
I am the baby's mother, Teresa, and I have the court order to prove it.
You can't die before you tell me the secret word that will stop Louise and Sheridan from getting married.
Nothing can spoil this now. Absolutely nothing.